Ashu.
Hi.
Do you know our next YouTube video topic?
Wait, I'm making this house full of cards. Butterfly effect. The butterfly effect refers to the fact that a tiny thing can cascade and create a colossal event down the line. It's called the butterfly effect because the idea is that a gentle butterfly flapping its wings can create a big storm on the other side of the world. The term butterfly effect was coined by meteorologist Edward Lorenz. In 1960, he discovered that tiny butterfly flapping its wings changed his computer weather models, resulting in anything from sunny skies to violent storms. Let's see some of the biggest butterfly effects that happened in the world. Can you believe that World War I happened just because a driver took a wrong turn? There was an officer named Franz Ferdinand in the Austrian government. In the same country, there were some people who didn't like him, so they came up with a plan and dropped hand grenades on his car. But the grenades bounced off Ferdinand's car and landed on the car behind it, injuring several people. So that evening, he decided to visit the injured people. While he was going in his car, the driver took the wrong left turn. For example, if he had to take the third left turn, he took the second left turn. After taking the wrong turn, the driver immediately realized his mistake and stopped the car. There was a guy standing in front of the car. His name was Gavrilo Princip from Serbia. The guy who threw the grenade in the morning on Ferdinand's car was the same exact person. The driver immediately realized that he was the one who threw the grenade this morning, so he quickly tried to reverse. But Gavrilo took out his gun and shot both Ferdinand and his wife. Since Ferdinand is an important officer in Austria, they joined hands with Hungary and declared war against Serbia. Because of this, Germany and Russia, France and Belgium, Germany and British were fighting against each other. There comes World War I. The history we are reading about World War I happened because a driver took a wrong turn. Isn't that a perfect example of a butterfly effect? We all know the world-famous anime. Anime is hand-drawn and computer-made animation from Japan. You know what? Hitler was responsible for the creation of anime. Well, it's World War II actually. After the bombing on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, Japan was economically weak. There were no shops. Even if there were shops, there were no items to buy. Even if there were items to buy, there were no money. People didn't even have enough food. Meanwhile, in 1952, there was a Japanese doctor named Osamu Tezuka who created comics to entertain and inspire the public, which helped them cope with their daily life. After some time, when Japan came out of economic depression, then a lot of new artists started to create such comics. Then, the world of anime and manga came into existence. Did you know that Santa Claus is another example of butterfly effect? The character Santa Claus was originated from the 3rd century monk called Saint Nicholas. Saint Nicholas lived in modern-day Turkey and became well known for his kindness and generosity. It is believed that he gave away all his inheritance to the poor and needy and devoted most of his time into serving those less fortunate. His popularity continued to spread over many years, with stories of his good deeds traveling all around the world. In late 18th century America, many Dutch families who lived in New York gathered around in December to celebrate the anniversary of St. Nicholas's death. The Dutch name eventually evolved into the name we know today, Santa Claus. This Santa Claus was known for putting gifts such as fruit and small toys into stockings hung by a fireplace. and Japan were very good at making cars. Do you know why Germany and Japan were very successful in the automobile industry? It's because of the butterfly effect. When Japan and Germany finally lost World War II, they had tons of manufacturing ability, yet they were banned from creating a military for however long. Because they were banned to build a military, their focus moved to the automobile industry, and they approached the market in their own ways. To this day, we have so much luxury, so much economic cars from two different countries just because they lost the war. This is an example of butterfly effect. And that's all for our butterfly effect. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and have fun with friends and family. Bye from Ashita.